The Cybertruck is here and the hype is real. In this video, we'll be uncovering 5 things you should know surrounding its release, its cult following, Elon's wacky, out-of-touch billionaire antics leading up to it, and the controversial and tumultuous production that went behind it. But it's not all fun and games. There were fails, multiple setbacks, and incredibly unethical business practices leading up to the rollout of the Cybertruck.
Go yourself.
The disastrous release of the Tesla Cybertruck. Bulletproof Reputation. The factory model of the Tesla Cybertruck is marketed to be bulletproof, which is admittedly very cool and at this rate should probably be a standard for American production cars. Okay, we're sorry about that one. But at its unveiling 4 years ago came a controversial fail that arguably gave the Tesla Cybertruck the publicity Elon wanted, but for all of the wrong reasons. Franz, lead designer of the Tesla Cybertruck, was tasked with showcasing the bulletproof glass as one of the many standout features of the Cybertruck. Little did he know, the demonstration would be the highlight of the unveiling, but not in the way he intended. In the demo, he threw a steel ball at the window with hopes of it bouncing off, with the glass unfazed.
Not bad.
Elon's attempts to showcase the bulletproof feature of the Cybertruck don't get any less bizarre though. 4 years later, for Joe Rogan's 2023 Halloween special, a blonde wig-clad Joe Rogan openly asks him if he could shoot an arrow at the Cybertruck, to which Elon confidently responds,
"We're gonna try right now if you want."
Impressively unfazed by his past blunders.
Can I try it with an arrow?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I have a 90-pound compound bow that shoots 520 grain arrows at 300 feet per second.
And impressively enough, it makes a slight dent with no penetration. Joe Rogan asks if he made it for fun or just because he can, in which Elon coolly responds,
Trucks are supposed to be tough, right?
Yeah.
So, is your truck bulletproof?
No, mine's definitely not.
Exactly.
Honestly, this is pretty amazing in terms of a comeback from the embarrassing fail that happened 4 years ago. And lo and behold, the Tesla team actually pulled it off. The Cybertruck is bulletproof. Nice of Elon to consider Tesla drivers running into Al Capone. After all of this, we get to see the Cybertruck heavily dented from live fire, but driving off unfazed. Pretty cool. Elon himself coined the Cybertruck as apocalypse technology.
At here at Tesla, we have the finest in apocalypse technology.
Which begs us to ask, is he anticipating something coming that we don't know about? Only time will tell. Hopefully Tesla's next model will also be recession-proof as well. Cyberpunk Design, Cybertruck reality. The vision and design of the Cybertruck came about when a certain boy asked his dad why the future doesn't look like the future. That boy's dad happened to be Elon Musk, the richest, most eccentric sci-fi buff on the planet. You see, the design silhouette of pickups are near identical to what they were nearly a century ago. They haven't really seen a stark change of design that other cars have experienced. That is, until the unveiling of the Cybertruck. When you look at the Cybertruck, one of the first things you think to yourself is, what the hell do you call this type of design? And there's a word for it, cyberpunk. The cyberpunk aesthetic has made a comeback over the past couple of years, starting with CD Projekt Red's disastrous failure of Cyberpunk 2077. To Blade Runner 2049 becoming an internet meme, with Ryan Gosling's performance being an international symbol for soy boys and incels. This dystopian, digital, and technologically forward design language has taken culture by storm. According to Musk, the design of the Cybertruck was inspired by Blade Runner and Wet Nelly, driven by James Bond and The Spy Who Loved Me, doubling as a submarine. Edgy meme lord Musk took fandom to the next level, with the Cybertruck being something seemingly jumping out of our monitors at home straight onto our roads. What's more, to make the whole design trend even more self-indulgent, Elon advertised Cyberpunk to be playable in the Cybertruck. While other legendary car designers such as Frank Stevenson designed bioorganically inspired cars such as the immortalized McLaren P1 with its shape-shifting body panels mimicking the gracious natural world, taking design cues from the elegance of cheetahs and the exotic shapes of sharks to the strong and compact low center of gravity British Bulldog for the iconic Mini Cooper. Things went full circle after the Cybertruck gained notice from the legendary artistic director of Blade Runner himself. Sid Mead, who called it stylistically breathtaking. Giorgiato Giugiaro, credited with the origami design trend of the Lotus Esprit, M1, and DeLorean, stated, "When you step outside of the norms, it's almost seen as a provocation. The Cybertruck will surely be successful. I'm convinced it'll find its admirers." However, the aforementioned legendary McLaren designer Frank Stevenson wasn't aspiring, calling the design almost repulsive. The design is obviously controversial, with a 50-50 split of love it or hate it fans and detractors. Yes, you can argue that the Cybertruck's design is ugly, brutal, and definitely impractical, but if his mission was to ultimately get us talking about electric cars, Elon is definitely one. Merch madness. Elon Musk is known to be a businessman before anything else, and that makes him prone to making very risky and bold business moves, especially in the automotive industry. He may be a business magnate, a literal rocket scientist, a pop culture personality, meme lord, and somebody who happens to dabble in organic remedies from time to time. At his heart, he's just another Instagram influencer who's peddling affiliate merch. That's right, you heard us, merch. Said merch includes a literal flamethrower to promote his now defunct underground drilling pet project, The Boring Company. After that, he happened to sell a strange rocket-shaped flame torch to promote SpaceX. Damn, is Elon secretly an arsonist, or at least a pyromaniac? This could explain the Tesla Fremont factory fire in 2022. He also sold a limited edition $1,500 carbon fiber Tesla surfboard, which now happen to be reselling on eBay for an asking price of $75,000. For comparison, you could buy the iconic McLaren 12C used for that much. Dude, Tesla fans are insane. But none of these things are as strange as the merch he's managed to peddle to promote the highly anticipated Cybertruck. What's the first thing you'd think to yourself when I say pickup truck? That's right, beer. We do not condone drink driving, by the way. The Cybertruck merch includes a $100 Giga beer that released in celebration of the Berlin Gigafactory and a $120 Cyber beer, making all the production delays make sense now. The Tesla team were drunk, but that's not where the weirdness ends. We also have the Cybertruck themed, wait for it, catbox. And let's not forget the $50 stainless steel Cybertruck shaped whistle. But to be fair, Cybertruck's bizarre merch lineup has a cool silver lining, the Cyberquad. It comes with a caveat though, it's not the cool looking adult size ATV unveiled alongside the Cybertruck that iconically rolled into the back of the truck. No, this is a product aimed at kids of to-be Cybertruck drivers. Yes, the Cyberquad Kids is a $1,900 four-wheel ATV powered by a lithium-ion battery running on electricity like its bigger version. It has 15 miles of range with a configurable top speed of 10 miles per hour, a full steel frame, a cushioned seat, adjustable suspension, and LED light bars. And to be fair, we're all for it. It's pretty cool. Faster than a Porsche. The Cybertruck is faster than a Porsche 911. Back in 2019, the Cybertruck flaunted its ability to outrun a Porsche 911 in a drag race. However, a lot has changed in the past 4 years as engineers at Tesla had to rework the Cybertruck's initial prototype into the production-ready version we see today. So it was only natural for them to offer a rematch, the 2023 Porsche 911. So let me rephrase that. The Cybertruck is faster than a Porsche 911 while towing a Porsche 911. So yeah, the high-spec Cyber Beast performs a sub 11-second quarter mile going from 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds. This pickup truck has unmatched handling to couple with its beastly speed. With a 17-inch ground clearance, it has locking differentials and rear torque vectoring, essentially meaning it'll do amazingly on track and on regular road, but also boasts insane off-roading capabilities. Unlike your usual off-road contenders and buggies, you'll be able to handle in complete comfort and control, akin to a Rolls-Royce more so than a Baja rally car. You see, the Cybertruck handles with steer-by-wire technology. It's how modern jets are designed to handle, as opposed to pickup trucks. It gives you variable gain while steering, essentially meaning that when you turn the yoke a slight amount while driving slowly in, let's just say, a parking lot, it'll turn the wheels a lot, letting you maneuver easily. Whereas if you're on a high-speed motorway, going at top speed for example, drastic steering would only move the car slightly, making for safer handling. It dynamically adjusts your steering based on how fast you're driving it, making making it a very easy and safe car to drive. All that being said though, this is a pickup truck after all, so dainty turning and light speed acceleration aside, the value of the Cybertruck comes down to its utility. Can this pickup do actual work, or is it just another nerdy showpiece for the Silicon Valley types? Well, here we have the future towing the future. The Cybertruck has an 11,000 pound towing capacity, meaning that you could pull a bulldozer with ease if you wanted to, that is. Further to that, it holds a payload of 2,500 pounds in the back. The true test for pickup trucks, however, is on the truck pull track, where trucks are tasked to pull a 40,000 pound sled until failure. It's like the 1 rep max of pickup trucks. And this is where the Ford F350 diesel reigns as king. Elon being Elon decided to have his Cybertruck take part in this cowboy mad science experiment, and the results were insane. The Cybertruck boasts comfort, speed, and utility. A trinity where one is usually compromised over another when car manufacturers roll out a new offering. So it's almost too good to be true. So we as consumers can only ask ourselves, is it? Press, production, and delivery. The Cybertruck rollout has been problematic, with tumultuous production, overambitious promises, and a seemingly never-ending pushback to deliveries. However, nothing could deter Elon from hosting the Cyber Rodeo, a self-congratulatory inauguration of the $1.1 billion Texas Gigafactory where the Cybertruck will be produced. Rounding up 15,000 Tesla fans, it was an extravagant and edgy display of neon-drenched cyberpunk aesthetic mixed with cowboy personality. Recently, we experienced the Cybertruck delivery event, where a lucky select few received delivery, but key word, lucky select few. Cybertruck pre-orders began in November of 2019, and Elon managed to lasso over 2 million refundable $100 pre-orders. That's a total of potentially over $200 million raised, all from one event. Yes, this isn't much from the perspective of backing full production of a new vehicle, but in a time of political contention and inflation, a $200 million promise is no joke. This is where the real issue sets in, however. Mass production of the vehicle hasn't actually begun. It's projected that by 2025, the Cybertruck production capacity will be at just 250,000 a year. Looking at the facts and figures, that would mean unless Tesla spans Cybertruck production beyond Gigafactory Texas or makes the production of the vehicle more efficient, which is highly unfeasible as it's notoriously reported to be one of Tesla's most difficult cars to produce, even after the excessive art showpiece of the Falcon Wing doors of the Model X, it would take around 8 years from 2025 for all of these orders to be fulfilled, spanning from November 2019 to sometime in 2032 will be almost over a decade and a half long wait for Elon to fulfill orders of the over 2 million initial backers. This makes Elon's stupid dancing, silly merch, and obnoxious attempts to be edgy hit home the fact that he's by no means a regular cool guy who cares about the people. He's just another out of touch, unethical billionaire. Pickup trucks are cars made for the people, by the people. The Cybertruck broke that rule. The nail in the coffin, however, is the fact that after the near half a decade wait, starting at $60,990, the Cybertruck is priced at above 50% higher than what Elon Musk initially promised his eager fans. Originally, Cybertruck pricing was a major talking point, advertised as $39,900 for the base model. That price point is important for perspective. Highly practical blue-collar buyers who may not necessarily be Tesla fanatics, but may be tempted to switch to an electric pickup after it's affordable. Pickup trucks are synonymous with honest, hardworking blue-collar workers, often overlooked by Silicon Valley innovations. And the Cybertruck was supposed to be the all-American reskin and evolution of the pickup truck. Now, it's reserved for Silicon Valley geeks who fantasize about video game apocalypses instead of salt-of-the-earth tradesmen hauling tools across town. America's favorite pickup is the Ford, the very thing the Cybertruck aimed to innovate upon, and its CEO, Jim Farley, is completely unfazed. He states, "I make trucks for real people who do real work." Tells the Cybertruck is only for Silicon Valley people, not real people who do real work. This is a biting remark from Farley, especially after Ford announced its plans to be compatible with Tesla's supercharging network, one of Tesla's key advantages in the EV race. In the end, the Cybertruck was always just built to get a reaction, and boy did we react. However, when it comes down to the early backers and the honest, hard-working people who had high hopes and intent for the truck to greet their driveways, they were let down, led on, and lied to. We're left to ask ourselves, was the Cybertruck a car built to innovate and inspire? Or will its disastrous launch amount to a decade-long publicity stunt and marketing to draw more eyes to Tesla, one of Elon's many billion-dollar projects? As we see more of these on the road, only time will tell. But you see, things don't end there. They get worse, and even more unethical, and we've barely scratched the surface. If you're disappointed by the practices that went behind the release of the Cybertruck, you'll be shocked at the human rights violations that go into the production of the Tesla fleet. You see, we've all seen Elon's bad side. It's in the public eye. Very few people know of Elon's dark side. Stay tuned to Autobahn, because we'll soon release the dark side of Tesla, the evil practices behind the production of Tesla that the media does not cover.